All eyes on the Gulf of Mexico this weekend. Here's what I'm tracking. The front's going to be pushing through, so all the rain that we had this week is going to be pushed off to the south. This next area of low pressure is entering the Bay of Campeche tomorrow. So when I combine both of these, what you're seeing here, the National Hurricane Center has this area having a 40% chance of becoming our next named storm, or at least a tropical depression over the next 7 days. Over the weekend, it's got a pretty small chance, just simply because it's fairly disorganized. You have this low up here, you've got this low here, and it's really not until they combine that we're going to see some changes. So here's what the combination looks like. I'm going to show you a couple of different scenarios. Here's the European model. So there's the low coming up to the north. It's really coagulating here and then creating basically one large area of moisture or low pressure. So things are going to be pretty quiet with that front all the way through early Monday morning. And then the low keeps moving up to the north. You can see it is not organizing into any kind of tropical system, but what you're seeing is a tremendous amount of tropical rain in the European model. And so when you look at the American model, and I've put in the spaghetti plots with this, so here's the front that's moving through early on Saturday. So what you have is the front pushes all the moisture out to the south. That combines with this area of low pressure. So in that respect, they're similar. And then what you're seeing with the American model is tracking a little farther off to the west towards South Texas. And so there you have the area of low pressure. A lot of agreement here, at least with this. And this is Wednesday morning, and then you're really starting to see the rain move in. On this particular model, when you're just looking at how much rain we're going to see Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday, you can see most of the heavy rain is in South Texas, heading towards southeast Texas and along the Louisiana coastline specifically. And this is the big concern here. It's not out of the question that we get 10 plus inches of rain along the coastline. We had 8 last week in Galveston all the way out to Lake Jackson, maybe 3 to 4 inches around the Houston area, a little bit less up to the north. But this is what we're going to be tracking if it remains an area of low pressure. However, that's not the only scenario. The timing right now is Tuesday to Thursday. If it becomes a tropical storm, it would get the name Francine, and there is a 10% chance that this becomes a hurricane. If that occurs, depending where it goes, it would change the wind forecast, and it would also concentrate the heaviest rain a little closer to the center and the right-hand side. So there's still a lot that we're going to be watching this weekend if it does strengthen. There's your 10% chance of it strengthening from South Texas into Southeast Texas, a little closer to Louisiana. So it's not a terribly high chance, but it's not zero, and this is what we're watching. And because we are in the heart of hurricane season, warm Gulf waters, and then also low shear, it's really not hard at all just to see a rapid spin up and it become a much stronger system than what we're watching. But what we are watching is a tremendously excellent weekend, 66 degrees Sunday morning. But Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday, these are the days I have circled for the heaviest rain, the potential for flooding from Houston off to the south. And again, there's going to be a lot of changes to this forecast, but we will keep you updated all weekend long.